welcome back to the show. As we continue the conversation from Amaka has been waiting to say something.
To unleash,
let's drop it.
Not necessarily unleash the dragon, but it's just about like also solution driven around this matter. Because irrespective of the fact that maybe the guy was said 100 million or whatever, I understand the fundamental message he's trying to pass in terms of having the choice, women having the choice, or being given a choice, a power of choice to decide if they want to stay or not stay. And we need to understand that, okay, well, how many empowerment programs for men have you seen?
They're not educated enough to manage.
No, but women empowerment program, they're everywhere, every week they do women empowerment, everywhere. How many men? You know why? Because fundamentally, there's an assumption that men know how to manage money. Men understand business because they are providers. Because women from history, we're not supposed to know. That's not our duty. That's not our job, right?
So we're trying to catch up.
We're trying to catch up. So because men are already wired that way, they have that what they call it now. They have the ability to have that choice, power of choice. Even a poor man believes that he has that power of choice in his marriage. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to a woman. So I think society. So I think that where the person that made that comment is coming from is that women should be taught how to handle money, should be taught about money creation and wealth creation, and to have that choice to know whether they want to stay or not stay.
What do they mean by women should be taught how to handle money?
But that's the truth.
What's the meaning of that? Our foremothers that were running businesses, traveling from buying dry fish.
My great grandmother was
traveling from place to place.
How do you handle money? Not to spend it.
But look at it.
They should leave us, I beg.
Please, don't listen to these ladies. They are talking.
I just want to spend this money.
The new one that is talking,
just want
you
to
don't
shop
have any
it.
conglomerates.
How many businesses is running?
I want to shop it.
Let me take a call. Calm down. I know it's Friday, but Oluwatosi, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live. We'd like to hear your opinion
on the show.
Hey, first time caller, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I've listened to your programs and especially the topic that we are trying to discuss. I noticed that we have been generalizing, as Tope said, that it's not normal to generalize like that. But I want us to understand that some of these issues, the psychology of marriage is very complex. And we must understand that human beings are not objects. We are subjects. So what applies to a situation may not apply to another situation. And many of us, we tend to use our own perception to judge every case. Yes, all that we have mentioned on this program, they are very correct. But I just want to make us to understand that the issue of marriage is very complex and it's dynamic. Yes, people may say that it's transactional, but if you look at the origin of marriage, it is never transactional. It's just that the society is evolving into a different situation, which is a departure from the past. So I just want to encourage us to always balance our arguments and let people understand that they should look at situation in the way differently. I mean, the way they perceive it, because it's dynamic, and people must understand that what applies to someone may not apply to the other to another person. So that's it. I just want to encourage you to help us to balance it, so that people will not just take it and then apply it to their situation when it's going to cause another crisis. Thank you. That's my.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oluwatosin. We actually balance.
Yeah,
at every point in time.
To the transactional that we
No. Let me just establish that we balance, because everybody watching this show take what they want to take.
Exactly.
Because we say different things, and what Nima's position, Amaka's position, BC's position, different opinion, so that you hear different perspective and you choose. So if a person listens to this show and decides to do what might destroy the person's life, it is the person's choice, not based on what we say, because we always reflect different opinions to give people options on what to do.
Exactly. So I like that he said, these opinions we share here is our marriage is greatly totally subjective.
Yeah.
We are only saying that, you know, you go into a marriage for something. You can go for money, which is what we mostly realize in the beginning, that you're going for money, you are looking for a handsome man so that you can go ahead. But we're also going for a lot of other things. Women going for different things.
Some women go just to live their family.
Men also go to women for something. Even this their language. I want the woman that will give me peace of mind. The one that will do like all day.
It's something.
Be there. It's something. So we're all transacting whether we like it or not, because we are going in, we're choosing our partners. Nobody was blinded and tied to any partner. That wasn't how it worked. And that's not the basis of any marriage. It's usually, what will she bring to
the
me?
table.
How will she compliment me? How will she enhance me?
Even God wants, you know, godly children.
Even godly. All of us, did you not find our husband somewhere? You know, godly men. You know, there's always one thing that you're looking that the person has that you think would be better or make you a better person. You're not forced to. You not fall and mistakenly marry someone. I know a marriage where this man waited 9 years, kept begging his wife, and the wife said, I don't want to lose my waist. I did not marry you so that I can have children. I wanted to remain like that. And the man was like, but I married you so I can have children. And they had that differences. The man had to marry another wife. Now Muslim are innocent. He had to marry another wife. And he married that woman solely for children.
Because he loves the first.
He has the money. The first wife has money like him, and she doesn't want to lose waist. So he married another woman for children.
As in, I don't know where you get all these your stories.
No, these are my family members I'm talking about.
For life.
That first one is still doing baby girl.
She's still doing baby girl. The first belly she mistakenly have, she kept that belly. That belly the baby don't grow finish now. She no grip on another one. So the man had to marry another woman for children. So did he blind? Did they tie him as ram? So
I think what is happening is a lot of people don't like to hear the word transactional for men.
We are all transacting.
We are all transacting. Trade by barter. We are transacting. The person who is saying that
I want to find woman.
Is in the olden days, it was not like that. They transacted more.
It was even for land and the expansion of the states.
Politics, economics, status, a lot of things. They transacted more in the olden days. It's now safe that we have used love to water it
the one that they transact for love, they kill the whole community.
Yes, now.
Was that Ellen and Detroit story
for love and all of that? So please, the advice is, like you rightly said, we have our different perspectives. Choose the one that resonates with you. Nobody is tying you that you must do BC style, 100%. Or you must do Amaka style, or you must do Nima style. And if you choose the one that resonates with you, please stand by it. Take responsibility. Don't come and call it. It's BC that advice. I did not advise you. If you come for advice, you will pay me and collect advice. The one where I talk here in a general opinion, and most of the time here I share my personal experiences because I'll talk from my own lens as well. So if you choose that one, don't call BC in your house. So
okay, and the comment section is like,
yes,
it's full. Oh. The thing is like this, but it's full. So they said, Billy Kiss Mafe said, some women were married because they have potential. They add intangible value, only to be subdued after the man realizes she could fly and surpass him. His ego got in the way.
Afsa says, we are all transacting a beg. Something must give for something. That's why we choose and choose and choose.
Bilkis says some women were married because they have potential. They add intangible value, only to be subdued. Okay, that's the one you just read. Yes. Okay, so Yetunde says marriage functions, financial security, gratification of other room, companionship, procreation. All of these are transactions, different ones. Bello says, my opinion is that if you want your wife to stay at home, please pay her the salary so that she can be financially independent. Marriage can be business relationship as well, not in bad though.
Afsa says you can't be in a marriage without expecting anything. That's why we choose partners that we think will give us what we want. If not, we just enter road, grab the next available woman you meet.
I also think that you cannot. There's something I can't remember the quote word for word, but somebody said that you cannot say that your wife respects you if the respect is compelled or enforced. You know, like if the only way you assure somebody respects you is when the person has options and chose to still respect you. The only way you are sure I am loyal and I love you is that I have options to go and I'm staying with you. So if the person has no other option and they are with you, trust me, that is not a strong basis. So this should be a conversation starter in many homes. Like, let men be open to hear the truth from their wives. If you had money, will you leave me? What am I doing that will make you leave me? Let me see what I can do better. Women too should listen to the man and say, if you had money, will you leave me? What am I doing that will make you stay? Let conversations come so that from this point we are building happier homes, not relationships that are compelled and is enforced, like I am forced to obey you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, because I know one or two people that, you know, maybe they say they just tell me something, they are not happy about something their spouse did or whatever. And I'll say, okay, call him out on it now. Talk about it. They say, no, the school fees is coming, or I have a trip coming, or certain this is not the right time. It's not now. When we've done that, because if I say it down, you will not carry the quarrel, you will not bring out that money. So yes, so you find out that the woman at the end of the day is not really being open, and the man himself is not getting the best of the woman, because feedback is important in any form of relationship. So you're not getting the right feedback about what's going on, because this other person is something themselves or pretending, and that's what brings me to that thing. I always say that,
not necessarily
compromising and pretending, because I always say that thing, that's why when people say my husband is my best friend, I say, no, I'm not with myself, because there's so much compromise and lies, because in between. So he cannot be your best friend.
He's not my best friend. He's my friend.
I have to go and look for a best friend then.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
No, you have a peculiar relationship.
No. I have to go, because I also think it's important.
I have relationship for everything.
My own is my best friend. We take a break.
Best friend, we're looking for you.
There's room for husband to be your best friend and you having best friend outside. There's room for both of them. So we'll take a break. We agree to disagree.
You must have escape.
You must have escape.
When we return, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.